Hi everyone, it's Tim on MacGuffin here, and we are with a little guide about how to glitch the sheriff in Hood Outlaws and Legends. So Hood Outlaws and Legends is a stealth 4v PvE or 4v4 PvP game, basically where you have Robin Hood, you have Took, John, and Mary Ann as the main central characters. There was a fifth character that was added in to ever. But basically, the whole thing is that it's a heist game, and you're supposed to try to take the sheriff's treasure. But yeah, just to start here, we're just showing us how to glitch the sheriff in each map. So this map that we're starting with is Citadel. Basically, you have to lead him into, this is called the Woodlands, this area, where it has the little bridge and stuff. You basically have to lead him in here to get him kind of stuck on something so that way he can't chase you and can't do anything. So what I'm doing is I'm using Marianne. Her and Robert are the two best people to actually use the sheriff with. Marianne is the absolute best just because of her smaller size for her character. She can actually squeeze through a little bit of the areas a little bit easier than what other characters can. But the reason why they're easiest though is because you can actually use her crossbow bolts or Robin's arrows to actually bait the sheriff over. Anytime you shoot him, he'll go exactly where the shot came from. For the most part, sometimes it might be a little bit buggy, but usually he'll generally go exactly where it is. It's very nice because you can bring him across long distances, and you can get him to most of the way to where you need to glitch him without him sending off alerts everywhere and spawning in more guards. You'll see some guards spawning in because this is the first alert for this area. Usually every alert that you get for the first time in every area, it'll always end up spawning a couple guards or bringing a couple in from the outside. But yeah. And then you'll just see me here, just gonna quickly kill and finish these guards. But the one nice thing is, though, too, is about any spot that you glitch him in, it's 100% possible to still grab and steal the key from him. You don't have to actually steal the key beforehand. It helps just in case if for some reason he gets turned around or something else happens there. But no, you can get him glitched like right here. He's basically stuck there. He can't move. But I can still go up and steal the key. Yeah. And basically how this works, the glitch, just to explain it a bit, anytime he gets off of what he has certain trains that he can walk across in game. He can't climb up and down, so he can only just walk directly across something. So anytime you basically see him basically glitch like this, it's usually because he's trying to get in close to you to do usually his kill attack. He insta kills characters if he grabs them. So yeah, it basically tricks his AI into walking off ledges, and because he has no concept of verticality, he can't go up or down. He basically gets stuck on whatever object you made him walk off of. There is rare times where you can accidentally unglitch him. Usually if you stayed on a ledge that's just below him, he might start walking off that one too. But for most of the spots, he usually gets stuck like A-OK, as long as it's done right. So this map that we've already gone to, this map is coastal. It's a little bit of a larger map. It's got kind of basically giant bridges and, a giant ravine that you can't really go down to. But basically what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to bait him down here. I'm actually in the wrong spot. I should have been up one step there. But as you'll see in a sec, he'll come over and then he won't really get glitched or stuck or anything. So what you'll see me do is that I'll do a little loop around here where he'll just kind of go around, and yeah. And that's one thing you have to be careful here, is that if you don't get him stuck somewhere, don't try to sneak by him. He actually has a fairly large range, for his melee grab to insta-kill. So if I tried to go up behind the stairs there, even if it looked like I had enough room, he definitely would have grabbed me and he would have killed my character. I'm doing this in custom mode. So in custom mode and also in PvP, you do have infinite lives, you do have infinite respawn, but if you're playing a PvE mode, you only get one life. Your teammates have to respawn you. If they don't respawn you and everyone dies, that's it. So, you know. But yeah, you'll see me leading back here. And there's guards, a couple guards, because, you know, of course, first alert in here. The area, that's I also forgot to mention too, this is the village this area is called. Your starting area is actually very close behind this area, so yeah, it's usually very easy, but yeah, just get him there, and there he goes. Now he's stuck. And that same thing, like I said before, like, anytime he's stuck here, like, same thing, his thing won't usually disappear until you're absolutely out of line of sight. Sometimes you can hide in the bushes and break it, but as you'll see here, it doesn't always work. There it goes. You might have to wait a few more seconds. You might actually have to go around a corner of a building. But yeah, I can go back right up to him, and I can just steal the key again. And as you'll see here, I killed this guard, but one thing I'm going to show here is that this map, because of its large size and because it has all these open areas and stuff, you can actually aim across this entire ravine. And if he's walking across the bridges, if he's walking across any of the ramparts or any of the cliff sides or anything, you can shoot him with a bolt or an arrow, and he will come all the way over to you. Like, that is 100% possible. That's something you can do in this map. So now we're on the graveyard map. I can't remember what this area is called. It's just off of beside the cemetery there. But yeah, he'll keep coming down here. This is a little bit north of one of the two starting positions on this map. You only start on either... There's only two sides you can either start off. There's always two starting points in every map. Just for that way, you know, there's like an A team, B team kind of deal. PvE, you'll start in one of the two spots randomly. Sometimes. But yeah. Basically, this one's a little bit more risky. I usually recommend, if you're doing PvE, always have a second person with you, because there's a high chance that he will kill you there when you try to do this one, just because he has to get so close to you, because if he's off by even half a foot in game, he actually won't climb up there. He'll actually get stuck just in the corner, because the corner that he sits in there is actually just a fraction higher than where he actually has to climb up to get up there. But yeah. Same thing, like you'll see here, you'll see that the indicator and stuff is not really disappearing even though I'm in the bushes. This sometimes happens. If it does happen, just do what I'm doing right here, go behind the wall, and then come back out. And then, yeah, now you'll see that you can just go back and grab the key. And like I said, that's the one thing that's nice about all these spots. You can always grab the key. You don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, he just chills there on the edge. That's what a lot of these glitches are. It just basically tricks his AI into walking somewhere where it basically doesn't register that he can walk anymore. And he just basically gets stuck. So now for this next map, this is the Marshlands. And this is one of the really easier spots, because usually you almost always spawn on this side of the map, like a little bit outside the walls. But basically this is the town area, and this is the rampart castle walls that basically go around the outside of the town. So you want to kill all the archers, you want to kill all the crossbowmen, you want to kill the enemies in town, then you want to bait him here. And as you can see, like I'm having to use melee attacks because I ran out of crossbow bolts. His AI kind of got confused when I was leading him through here. That usually doesn't happen on this map, but for whatever reason it just did. So yeah, this is one of the couple ones where he sometimes can unglitch. You have to be very quick and careful with how you do it. So basically what you do is that you're trying to hug that wall enough that he doesn't just walk there. He's trying to basically get close to you so he can grab you. And it sometimes can go really quickly, other times like this it can take a little bit. There he goes, and then I just drop. And that's the one thing, when he drops, you drop immediately. Because if you stay there too close, what sometimes will happen is that he'll drop to that other lower platform, and that other lower platform, same thing. He can actually sometimes accidentally walk off it or whatever. But if that happens, there's a little, as you'll see there on the right, there's like a little tunnel there system, like a little hole in the wall. You can actually use that to get back up there, and you can bait them all the way back up there through the stairs, pretty close, and yeah. But you'll see me just going back through here now because I'm just, obviously I just want to show that, like with everything else, you can go up beside him and grab the key. Now, all I was doing there was I was shooting crossbow bolt. That's the one thing I will recommend too, is that like if you touch the sheriff, like even though you can grab the key, if you actually touch him directly, even though he's behind you, he'll automatically grab you and do his little like death grip. So now this one is the I can't remember if that's the actual name. It's the mountain map basically. The area that we're in is called Market Town. It's this part here, and then also the part up in the top left of the screen. You'll see where the actual market is. But basically, this map is a little bit more exposed, so I usually recommend killing the enemies out in front of the keep, killing the enemies in the Market Town, and killing the enemies in the watermill area before really generally approaching the sheriff here. And the only reason why is because of like this. There's a lot of roaming guards, and because this area is open, it doesn't really have any gates or anything, unlike other maps. It's very easy for them to get alerted, and they'll just all swarm the area. But as you've seen, I kind of dropped around and just killing off some of these enemies and stuff. This is the second spot that can really easily he can unglitch from by accident. Basically, you're trying to get him stuck on those boxes. There is another way to do it too, where you actually make him walk off the map, because there's a very, since you're on the top of a mountain, there's a very deep chasm that basically insta-kills. But I'm not showing that, and I don't recommend it for inexperienced players, just because it's very hard to do if you're not used to it, and there's also the chance too that you actually might walk off or have something happen and die. And from my experience, even having it happen to me once before, if you fall off the side of the map on this one, your token is basically toast. Like it could fall down like a couple feet and be almost impossible for any of your teammates to grab. So it's just not as, it's just too risky. This box spot is a lot easier to glitch them on when you get it to work, and it's kind of foolproof. Like, he won't activate there or anything. The only thing I do recommend is that when you glitch him in this spot, and same thing with the other one, do not shoot him with a bolt or anything afterwards. That sometimes can unglitch them and just make things, a little bit hard. So now we're on to Outpost here. Outpost is actually probably one of the easiest maps for anyone to play, especially for if you're doing a solo run. If you just happen to match with alt or something else to get started into a match, this is one of the by far easiest maps to do. It's also got one of the stupidest glitch spots. So basically, this is the main garrison, kind of the walls outside it. We're kind of leading him around all the walls here. And as we come up to here, basically he's going to get stuck under this canopy. He's going to try to walk through the canopy, and he just gets stuck. He actually has the height clearance to clear that canopy, but for whatever stupid reason, there's some kind of either invisible wall or something else that just kind of like messes with him. Now, if you'll see here in a sec, but you can't actually get him stuck just by shooting your crossbow, your arrow, and making him try to walk through here. That doesn't work. He will eventually, he can be distracted, he can be turned around and stuff. But if you pull him through here by aggro, like if you actually get his attention, make him cause to alert to you, and then pull him under, then he will get stuck. It's just an important thing to know, because with the crossbow bolts and stuff, you can actually use them even on locked doors and stuff to actually trick him to walk into a locked door, and he'll stay there the entire time until he gets another alert. it's really useful because you can, if you don't want to glitch him and you still want to kind of do it semi-legitimate, you can basically take him so far away from where the extraction objective is that he basically won't. He'll have such a long time to get there. You'll probably finish extraction even in PVE without ever having to down him, because he's basically taking all his time trying to walk all the way back. But yeah, as you'll see here, I try to get him to turn around. Obviously, he's not glitched because it doesn't glitch him, so he's actually able to walk away. But as soon as I steal the key here from him, and if I didn't even glitch him here, like I didn't, he wasn't. You could have took the long way around to steal the key and still come up behind him. But yeah, as you see here, this time I alerted him. Now he's actually going to be glitched. So when I go down here, even though he's still alerted, he can't turn around. And he won't be able to turn around. He won't be able. He might turn around. Well, I shouldn't say that. He might turn around to look like he can walk away, but after you do that, yeah, he's done. He's toast. He can't move from that spot at all now. But yeah, one of the stupidest glitches, and same with the box one. Like, I mean, it's kind of funny just how easy these are and how it makes it. But yeah, that's Outlaws and Legends. This is just a simple guide. I had a couple people request this before, so yeah, hope you all enjoyed it.